Welcome to the Dawn of War tutorial. By listening to me and reading the text that appears in this message box, you will learn how to play a skirmish game. To select a unit or structure, simply click on it with the left mouse button. Go to your base and select the monolith. Congratulations! You have just learned how to select units and structures in the game. Select your monolith and look for the builder scarab icon located in the lower right corner of the screen. Click this button now. Take note of the small bar that is gradually filling up. This progress bar gives you an indication of how close something is to being ready. Excellent. You now have a builder scarab. Builder scarabs are the Necron builder unit. Anytime you wish to build a new structure, you must use a builder scarab drone. Your main objective when playing the Necrons is to revive the monolith, a mobile fortress that begins each game dormant and buried in the sands. As you build secondary structures, you can revive your monolith and gain access to more and more powerful units. Almost all Necron units, structures, and upgrades require power to function. Building plasma generators will supply you with the power you need to raise your deathless army. Select your builder scarab and build 4 plasma generators. The more plasma generators you have, the faster you will build up the power resource. Almost all Necron units, structures, and upgrades require power to function. Building plasma generators will supply you with the power you need to raise your deathless army. Select your builder scarab and build 4 plasma generators. Now have a steady flow of power. Plasma generators will continue to produce power at a constant rate. Note that there is a limit to how many plasma generators can be built per monolith. In addition to building structures, builder scarabs are also the only Necron unit that can capture strategic points. Strategic points are located in areas of high strategic value on the battlefield. Order the builder scarab to capture a strategic point by right-clicking on the point. Capturing a strategic point takes time. Do not move the capturing squad away from the strategic point until the progress bar is full. Otherwise, you will not take control of the strategic point. Excellent. The point is ours. Select the builder scarab and build an obelisk on the captured strategic point. The obelisk fortifies your hold on a strategic point, which accelerates the speed at which you build units, structures, and research upgrades. Excellent. The point is now protected from enemy retaliation. Note that the Necron time modifier indicator on the top of your screen has increased. You should continue to build obelisks on all your captured strategic points. Select your monolith and build a Necron warrior squad. Necron warriors are your basic infantry unit. They wield powerful Gauss weapons and are very cheap to produce, but are quite slow-moving. Excellent. You have built a squad of Necron warriors. Now we should focus on bringing our squads to full strength by reinforcing them. Reinforcing is the act of calling in additional troops to bring your squad to maximum combat effectiveness. Select a Necron warrior squad. Click the Reinforce Squad button to add one new unit to your squad. You can reinforce during battle in the event that a Necron warrior falls to the enemy. You can click the Reinforce Squad button multiple times to bring the squad to full strength. Congratulations, you have reinforced your Necron warrior squad. Like most races, Necrons can build a single hero unit to lead their entire force. This leader is the Necron Lord, an ancient and powerful servant of the Catan. Select the monolith and build the Necron Lord now. The Necron Lord is one of your most powerful units and can receive a variety of upgrades and special abilities. You'll notice that the Necron Lord's inactive body is already in pieces near your monolith. Select a Builder Scarab squad and build a summoning core now. You must build the summoning core in order to access more powerful units and to begin the revival of your monolith. Excellent. The summoning core is now operational. We are ready to begin awakening the monolith. Select the monolith and click on the Awaken Monolith icon. As the monolith awakens, it emerges from the sands and more of its ancient systems become operational. More powerful units become available. Excellent. Your monolith is now awakened. Further upgrades will be necessary to make the monolith completely operational. Select the monolith and build a Flayed Ones squad. Flayed Ones are powerful melee units that are now available to add to our Necron army. Excellent. Your squad of Flayed Ones is now ready. You'll notice that the Flayed Ones haven't appeared on the battlefield yet. Indeed, these units can be called from their underground tombs anywhere your units can see, even in the midst of your enemies. Select your monolith. Notice the Flayed Ones icon in the display at the bottom center of your screen. This means a squad is ready to be deployed. Left-click on the squad icon, and then left-click anywhere on the map you have revealed. Select a squad of Builder Scarabs and build a Forbidden Archive. Forbidden Archive allows you to equip your Necron Lord with Dread artifacts, making him even more powerful. Excellent. The Forbidden Archive is ready. Select the Forbidden Archive. You'll notice several different icons on the right side of your screen. Each of these artifacts is a possible upgrade to the Necron Lord. Some icons are grayed out, meaning that artifact isn't available yet. Although there are many different artifacts available, you can never acquire more than 3 over the course of a single battle. So you need to choose your upgrades carefully. For this tutorial, we'll choose the Phylactery upgrade. Click on its icon now. Excellent. The Necron Lord is now equipped with a Phylactery. A swarm of small scarabs surround him, making him harder to hit and confounding his opponents. If you select the Necron Lord, you'll notice that the Phylactery icon has now appeared in the upgrades area. Excellent. You have captured 3 strategic points and built obelisks on them. Taking and holding strategic points is key to defeating your enemies.
You can capture critical locations, just like strategic points. In some multiplayer games, capturing and holding one or more of these critical locations can win you the game. You also get requisition from any critical locations you control. Use a squad to capture a critical location. Critical locations are points in the map that represent locations of critical strategic importance. Excellent. You captured a critical location. Note that critical locations cannot have listening posts built on them. You must find other ways to hold them. Holding relics gives you access to your army's best units and vehicles. Hold on to them to ensure you have access to your best technology. Use a squad to capture a relic. Relics are sacred points of great value. Excellent. You have captured a relic. You can build listening posts to fortify captured relics. You can also capture your opponent's relics to deny them access to their best units and technology.
Select your Builder Scarab and build a Greater Summoning Core. Just like the Summoning Core, the Greater Summoning Core helps more of the monolith systems activate and allows you to build more powerful units. Many of these new units are large skimmers that serve the function in a Necron army that tanks and other vehicles do in other races' forces. Excellent. You now have a Greater Summoning Core. Select your monolith and build a Tomb Spider. Tomb Spiders are large skimmers with powerful melee attacks. They also have the ability to spawn additional Necron units. Like the Necron Lord, Tomb Spiders activate from their broken forms on the battlefield, rather than emerging from the monolith. Excellent. You now have a Tomb Spider. Note that your monolith can only support a finite number of heavy units like the Tomb Spider. This limit is known as the vehicle cap. Once you have reached your maximum, you cannot build any more heavy units. You can increase your vehicle cap by capturing strategic points and building additional obelisks. The monolith is ready to have more of its systems reactivated. Select the monolith and click the Engaged Monolith icon. An engaged monolith allows you to spawn the most powerful Necron units and research powerful upgrades for your Necron Lord. Excellent. Your monolith is now engaged and almost ready to take to the field. Select your builder scarab and build an energy core. This is the last component needed to bring the mighty monolith back to full functionality. It also allows your Necron Lord to assume the terrible essence of the Nightbringer. Excellent. You now have an energy core. The time has finally come to completely restore the monolith, making it into the most powerful unit on the battlefield. Select the monolith and click on the restored monolith icon. Once restored, the monolith will become a mobile fortress with incredible firepower. Although it moves slowly, the monolith can also teleport from one point to another, passing over enemy defenses with ease. Excellent. The monolith is restored and ready to lay waste to the enemy. Although mobile, the monolith still functions as your headquarters, producing units as normal.
Congratulations. You've completed the learning session of the tutorial. It is time to put what you have learned to work. Take control of the force and build up your strength so you can crush your enemy.
Use your restored monolith to exterminate the enemy. Build infantry and heavy squads to support your fortress, cutting down scores of enemies. Research upgrades at the Forbidden Archive to make your Necron Lord a mighty force in his own right. Take this battlefield, and the next after that. The fight will never end until the whole galaxy has been purged of life.